This is Shane Manning with Thunder Promotions, and I'm sitting here today talking to the 100-watt Vipers. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing just fine. Good, man. Good.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's talk about the Vipers and how they came to be.
Okay.
Paul and I used to play in a band earlier, and we had.
That band sucks, by the
way. But I had moved to Tennessee and moved on. He contacted me in Tennessee and asked me if he was going to start on the project and asked me if I'd be interested. So I ended up driving back and forth from Tennessee to Jacksonville about twice a month, and ended up finally moving back home. So
yeah,
that's pretty much how it all started again.
Yeah. What was the question? How did we? Shane, I'm sorry. What was the question?
How did the 100-watt Vipers come to be?
Oh yeah. Okay. It was DJ and I have pretty much been longtime friends, and I kind of had a demo project together, and just because I'm really interested in songwriting and production and stuff, so I was always trying to kind of put things together. And anyways, DJ was always my absolute first choice when it would come to drums, and later on, obviously, vocals. And it was just, I called him up. I was in Jacksonville, and I think I just gotten out of something that was kind of heavy, actually. And the DJ had kind of stayed in touch with me. And it was like we kind of wanted to get back to kind of playing together again, but it just never seemed to be the right time or the right? Because you were in Jacksonville.
Those are logistical problems.
So it was just kind of like, it ended up maybe being, okay, well, hey DJ, I got out of this thing. Let's put this thing together and let's just jam. And because it was like, there was nothing really super inspiring to me. It was just, and we've always had this really great groove, great feel together, and so.
And we kept going through a few singers, and every time, of course, you get another singer, you have to start over. And the last singer, I looked at Paul as the singer was coming down. I was like, dude, if this guy doesn't work, I'm singing. And Paul kind of looked at me like, do you sing? So that just kind of, that's how it happened, man.
Yeah. And then it just kind of developed from there, man. We just, once we started rehearsing, I got this place out in the country. I've got like almost 3 acres, and we have this like old, I call it the barn, but it's like the big tin
full
shed or something.
Thing.
Then the summer is hard as hell, man.
Right.
And also, it's like lightning tends to want to strike it or something. I don't know, but and we just kind of got in there and started woodshedding for months. And I was working on the writing, we were working on the kind of the sound, the production, of the whole thing,
Right.
And then what happened, the natural progression was, okay, let's get out and start playing some shows, and we decided we were just going to keep it a 2-piece because it was like, there wasn't anybody that I really wanted to play with at that point. I don't know if it was the same with DJ, but we were really into what we were doing, and
I was just digging it.
Yeah, it was so cool that, okay, fuck it, let's yeah, sorry.
We said that on air?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. This won't go on anything but Facebook and YouTube and my personal stuff, so.
Yeah, cool. So we decided, okay, let's do it. And, Connie's here. She can probably, and for everybody that, or whoever's listening, Connie is a very integral part of the Vipers, and I can promise you, man, if Connie wasn't involved in this thing, she's the one that's like keeps everything together behind the scenes. If there wasn't a Connie, there would not be a Vipers, man, because DJ and I would fuck it up so fast. You know what I mean?
Well, I was going to say that, since I followed you guys, I mean, she just seems to be the glue, the business end of things.
Oh, brother, you have no idea. We're in Nashville recording, man, and it's like, it's 20 below zero. I have the flu, or DJ's got the flu. We're Blackbird, and that's cool. But
Connie's great when you show up to record with no voice and you got to do vocals on Tuesday.
Connie's the one running around getting the beer, getting the cigarettes, going to Wendy's, they but seriously, man, I just wanted to throw that out there because seriously, without her, there's no Vipers.
Awesome.
Okay. So, I do all the photography and video, and I told Paul, don't ever really make me mad because that's so serious.
Yeah.
Get your photos, man.
She can mess up that video without you even knowing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's pretty sly. She probably even has some of you, man. Don't ever underestimate her, man.
Right. So I'd like to talk about some of your influences, Paul. Let's start with you. Influences as far as musicians growing up, what you do now and what you've listened to in the past.
Okay. Who was that to, DJ or me?
That was Paul.
Okay. Well, for me, I've always kind of been a purist, man. I mean, obviously, I think people can tell we love the blues, we love traditional blues, but like growing up, I remember as a little kid, I always heard like Delta blues or traditional blues, and I to this day don't remember where I was hearing it, at my grandma's house or something. But as I got older, it was definitely early AC/DC I loved. But for me, it was like Albert Collins as a guitar player, Albert King. I mean, we loved stuff like Colin Wall. We were actually, before you called, we were listening to some Robert Johnson and Blind Lemon Jefferson. But for me personally, from a guitar perspective, Robin Trower, but definitely the blues cats, as I said, Albert King, Albert Collins, and a lot of rock stuff as well. But I'm just really a purist. I just like real stripped down organic stuff,
Right.
Humble Pie I loved. Just that kind of real pure Candide, even some of the Candide stuff I thought was really cool.
Right.
But I'm kind of a hardcore traditional blues. I mean, the Vipers isn't traditional blues. It's kind of, I guess, a little AC/DC and a little, what? Colin Wolf, blues, whatever. That's me personally. That's what I dig.
Right. Exactly. All right, DJ, let's talk about some of your experiences and some of your influences, rather, as a kid and growing up.
Growing up, I started band at a young age. I took band all through school, and learned the traditional rudiments and everything. I guess you could say I listened to a lot of my brother's, tapes, and of course my mom had a killer LP collection, so I was listening to, big band jazz and Gene Krupa and, Buddy Rich play on drums, and my brother had turned me on to Three Dog Night in the 70s, so I became a big Floyd Sneed fan, and just some drummers like that. They grew up. I like jazz. I like blues. I listened to a lot of Chick Corea and just some strange stuff like that. Just a lot of everything. And one of my first bands, I think, was a country band. Actually, it was just something to do. It was a paid gig as far as I was concerned.
Right.
But I was more of a punk rocker at the time, and so I basically came back around to my roots and listened to some Derek and the Dominoes and Zeppelin, of course, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
But
right.
Stuart Copeland, and no drummer would be complete without Neil Peart somewhere in the background. But
right.
And Paul here is really not limiting. He's challenging me, I guess, on my kit, kit and playing stuff. I mean, every time I get used to something, he takes another drum away. So now it sounded like a snare and a floor tom and a bass drum, and it makes it real interesting.
I was going to say with the last couple of videos, I mean, you're pretty stripped down, as far as a drummer.
I am as stripped down as I've ever been. I went from I started off with a 5-piece Gretsch, and then I don't know, something hit me in the head for a while, and I had that big double bass 9-piece comma thing going on, and that was just insane. And then I got tired of playing that, and that brought me back to the jazz roots and blues roots again, and started doing a 3-piece kit forever. But this is the least amount of drums I've played on, and it's really interesting. It keeps you on your toes, man.
It's just going to give you some pain.
But that's cool.
So I know when I first heard about you guys, I guess it was about 3 years ago, maybe 2. And the first thing I heard, I can't remember the song that I heard at the time because I think you were still under the other band's name, I believe.
Okay.
But then I heard No Smokestacks, and that song it hooked me. So I want to touch on that song and what that song means to you guys and what it's about.
Okay.
Wow.
What was the question?
No
smokestack.
What's
the
meaning
behind that?
I usually,
That was like actually the first recording session too. That was one of the first songs we recorded. Was Traveling Shoes, No Smokestack.
no smokestacks we did in Nashville.
Was it in Nashville? That was the second recording session.
Yeah. So the question is, what is that song about?
Yeah.
And what does it mean to you guys?
Well,
Ain't no work, man.
no smokestacks.
I don't relate to that.
No smokestacks burning is just about. Sometimes the way I look at the world, and it's bleak right now, man. And it's been that way for a long time, and it'll probably always be that way. I mean, people get ahead, people get behind, but there's a lot of there's just a lot of people and a lot of what am I trying to say here?
Back in the 70s, you drive down the road and all the factories would be burning out.
You know what it is? Man, it's working class rock and roll.
Right.
It's a song that I think your average working class person just trying to get ahead. I mean, that's what we are, man. We're
trying to
straight
get
up
by,
working class. I don't ever want anything other than that. And for me, that song, Ain't No Smokestacks Burning Today, it's kind of like, I guess the imagery in my mind is another town that's, economically collapsing, and, you've got,
unlike Detroit,
you've got,
Right.
You've got families trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to feed their kids, and, so it's, I mean, I tend to write from the darker side, I guess, from a, or more,
they have cookies over there.
more purist, really, like just the stuff that I see that bothers me, man. I can't write about anything unless I know it. I you know what I mean? So that's basically just about, working class trying to get by every day.
All right. And I believe it was Jimi Hendrix who said that you can't play the blues unless you feel it.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
You can't play it unless you've lived it, man.
Right. Exactly. So your EP dropped sometime last year. Let's talk about the EP and if anything is coming out more, if you have another EP coming out.
Yeah, we're working on a new record. We're actually the first album. Well, actually, we did kind of a demo, and it wasn't a demo. It was an EP, like a 5-song EP. That was the very first thing. I think that was called Traveling Shoes, and that ended up sort of segueing, kind of falling into the debut album, which was what's out now, Something Wicked Comes This Way. That's the first album.
Right.
Yeah, that's got a lot of the newer ones, Blind Man, a lot of the stuff we did in Nashville. Because when we started the record, we were on a real shoestring budget, just kind of recording stuff locally, and then Nashville got in touch with me due to another previous situation, and invited us up to record at Blackbird, which is one of the most,
I know we were recording with the Blackbird Academy.
Yeah, that's just Blackbird is one of the, that's White Stripes record there, the Skinner, I mean, that
Right.
is just Black Keys. That is, you know, the majorly happening studio, and they're all very, very good people, and
John and Martinez right on it.
yeah, and you know, Scott Phillips, the studio manager, is a friend of mine. David Hall, a lot of the engineers. So we kind of, you know, they invited us up, so you know, we did some recordings there, and that's how it ended up going from like the EP to the first album, which was Something Which Comes Its Way, which is what's out now. We're currently saying about what are we, three now we're in. We're 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
We're 4 or 5 in
We just
Canada,
did.
I think.
We just did. I don't know if you've seen them, but we just did. He Walks So Heavy.
Yep. Seen that.
When the
When the Hammer Comes Down, My Father's Cross, which
Dirt Road Blues.
is a really cool song that we did. He was a very good friend of the band, and he did a guest vocal on it, Jason Hensley.
Right.
And then last track that we just did was Dirt Road Blues. So we're 4 into it. We've got maybe 6 more tracks, another 6 months, and we should have the new album done.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I've seen all the new stuff, and I have to say that my personal favorite from the new stuff is Dirt Road Blues. I really like that song.
Yeah, I do too, man. Right on,
Cool.
You know, that's a cool. As a matter of fact, we're playing a show tomorrow night. Or I'm sorry, tomorrow
Evening at 6
tomorrow
o'clock.
Yeah, it's a big outdoor kind of festival thing.
You should be here. It's a big chili cook-off, and yeah, I think you'd do well. I think that the Diablo would be down there.
right on. We gotta get a case of that stuff down here, Shane.
Yeah, okay, I'll make sure you get that.
But yeah, it's a thing for the vets. You know, it's a thing to raise money for the vet.
Yeah, the Hampton Veteran Memorial Fund,
which we're really big on, man. You know, we're obviously from Florida. That whole vet thing down here is a really big deal, man. And I'll tell you, anything the Vipers can ever do for the vets, or for
Any kind of charity.
yeah, you know, we're
also there.
we're always behind that, because man, you know, in life you got to get out and do the right thing, you know.
Right,
And
right.
my dad was a vet, you know, and it's just to me, the vets are the real rock stars, you know what I mean? Those are the guys
exactly.
fucking, we're speaking English because of the vets, and we have the way of life that we have because of those guys. So to me personally, they're just huge heroes, you know?
Right, exactly.
So the event was fun. It was actually for Major Alan G. Rogers, was I guess Army veteran, and they didn't have money to bury him when he passed, and they started to fund up for him, and now it's got all the way up to where, you know, they have a scholarship. They have a scholarship for the Major Alan G. Rogers Bridge Scholarship at Santa Fe College in Gainesville, and they're giving that away.
But so anyways, we're pertaining to Dirt Road Blues. I mean, I think we've only played 2 shows since we actually got that recorded. That's kind of like my favorite song from it too. And but anyways, we're doing this benefit tomorrow, and actually we're going to play He Walks So Heavy for the first time tomorrow night.
Very nice.
This is recorded, and so that's going to kind of be fun too. But anyways, yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah, me too. So I know, you know, there's a lot of blues out there. There's a lot of pickers out there, but you know, like we said before, you guys are a little different than what's out there. Of course, you're only a 2-piece with a 3-piece drum that DJ I know likes, but but you know, there's not much out there like you guys. I mean, you know, and that's what I guess has attracted me to you guys. I know when I introduced Kaylin to you guys, the radio DJ, she was just, I think, falling all over herself.
Ireland?
Yeah, she's over in Ireland.
She's great. We love her.
Yeah, she's really cool. Matter of fact,
Hey, Kaylin, right now and get it over with.
you know, you got to give a shout out to Kaylin. You know, you got to do that. So,
We love you, Caleb.
Yeah, we're on Caleb.
Anyway, so with that being said, as far as what your music music is like, I know I don't like to label any band that I deal with as far as what they sound like. I just think if you're a band, you've got your own sound, then that's what you do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. You know what, man, we just, I think we do what we do because we probably couldn't do anything else, you know what I mean? We just, when DJ and I walk into a room and plug in, it's just going to be the Vipers no matter what, man. I mean, if we
go in the studio, we'll pick up the engineer will grab a bass and we'll put some bass tracks on some of the stuff we do in the studio. But, a lot of the studio tracks you hear being played, you'll say, oh, they're two-piece, but, I hear a bass player, I hear this, but, we get on stage, there ain't no this, there ain't no that. It's Paul and myself, and
there's no place to hide, brother.
You know what I mean? Up there.
Right. Exactly. I think that's what distinguishes you guys from, all the rest of the guys that are out there, because you are a two-piece, and you are putting out this sound that I don't think very many musicians can pull off, to be very honest.
If I may interject, because I'm at every show, every time they play, someone, usually many people say, I can't believe that was just two guys. I mean, every show.
The main comment we get is, for two guys, you guys sure make a lot of
fucking
noise.
Right. So, say not to take you off track, but Connie should tell you this quick story. I think it was one of the earliest gigs we ever did, right? And there was a band playing before. We were playing at this local place in Jacksonville called Jackrabbit. It's well the national. It's kind of a smaller. It's a great.
That's when you were playing with the Haze, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's a great rock club, man. But it's just like a no bullshit.
No frills, man.
Yeah, it's just a killer PA system. And a lot of the national bands that go through that aren't playing the larger venues play this.
Okay.
And anyways, it was, I don't know, there was a band before us that had like 5 truckloads of gear and 10 roadies. And, right, so go ahead.
7 people in the band. I think you were using the hazers that weren't the tiny terror.
I was using the Haze.
Okay, so these other guys before them that, like Paul just said, they had gear all day long. I mean, like 2 truckloads. So then it takes them an hour to download or all that. So then here comes the Vipers, right? And Paul walks up with his Haze.
It took him longer to get off stage.
But, just so you understand what a Haze is, my Haze was about the size. It's a Marshall. It's an all-tube Marshall 112. It's about the size of a toaster oven, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you, guitar and his backup guitar.
And DJ walks up with like his whole kit in his hand, basically.
But that's it. That's all they have. And everybody, because these other guys are, I mean, seriously, they had and they had special effects, and lights, and we're in this little, small place, and everybody comes in Jacksonville. Here comes the Vipers with their little bit of stuff, and during sound check, people are sitting there going, "Oh, really? What are these two guys going to pull off, right?" Cause it looks like Paul's carrying his little lunchbox, and they get up there during sound check. Everybody in the bar, because I'm the one that gets a chance to look around. Everybody kind of they're talking and everything, and everybody dead silent. They start looking at the stage like, no shit, really, and that's the way the Vipers roll.
Well, it's like DJ. We get up there and we start sound checking, and DJ starts, hitting. I mean, he's using a 24-inch kick drum. That's not by chance. That's on purpose. And then what is it, an 18-inch floor tom or 16-inch floor tom?
I don't even know. I think it's a 16-4, 14 snare, but man, it sounds like it's the size of a.
Yeah, and so we did that on purpose because going into this, once we decided we were a 2-piece, we have to get the bass frequencies from someplace.
Right.
So if you've got really big, if you've got a 24-inch kick and a 16 or 18-inch floor tom, you're going to get some bass frequencies from that. And then I tried to EQ the guitars. I try to EQ my guitar where I've got bass full on, I've got very, very low crunch, which lets the tone kind of come a bit more. And so that's all definitely by design, but
well, I will say that your tone is very unique in that respect.
Oh, thanks, man. But anyways, I'll let Connie finish.
Well, no, the part of that where y'all didn't, the first show, I think it was, we're talking about.
We didn't say a word either, did we?
No, that's what I was going to tell him. They went there, and they, you know, they pretty much to me, well, and maybe biased, but I don't think so.
Sound then gave us the go-ahead, and there was no introductions. It was just wham, we started and played the set, killed the set, and no thank yous, anything after that. We just got up and walked off stage.
They got up,
and everybody's like, who the hell was that?
I mean, I was taking pictures, doing videos, and they're all looking at me like, who are they? Who are they? I was like, oh, damn it to hell. These guys have to say hello. We're the 100-watt Vipers or something because they were all coming up to me. And I'm like, because they literally walked up there with their lunchboxes, their drum kit, or, you know, just saying that. But and then didn't say one word. Started playing, stopped playing, and left the stage.
Well, we've gotten a little better at that stage now because normally when we start, when the sound guy says through the monitors, okay, hit it. DJ, I'll just go, good evening, everyone. We're the 100-watt Vipers. Hope you enjoy the show. And then there's very minimal chatter. We just fucking blow through the set. You know, we're getting a little better at that now. We fill in a little bit. Hey, guys, you know, this is a track we did in Nashville, whatever. But it's pretty minimal.
I guess that's because
the funny thing is, though, Connie, I think, was so pissed or that we never said anything.
No one
So she actually
ever know who you are.
She went out and she had a banner. She designed a banner, a big fucking banner. I mean, like, what is it, like 6 feet by 8 feet? We haven't used it yet. We haven't used it.
You know, ordered it.
But she was like, damn it.
I'm tired of people asking me, who is that?
If you aren't going to tell them who you are, then I'm going to stick a big fucking banner up behind you guys. Seriously, man. She went out and she kind of totally took that on herself, man.
Awesome.
But we still haven't used it yet.
Well, you know, I mean, they say that the softer spoken usually make the most noise, and you guys do make a lot of noise.
You know what they say, you know, speak softly and carry a big stick, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
We play loud and carry minimal equipment.
Yeah.
Right. Which, you know, if you're doing, you know, several shows back to back, I think that's best, you know, because you don't want to be, you know, unloading and loading gear, you know, through the entire show.
Oh, no, we can get set up in 10 minutes or less and be ready to go.
Oh, yeah, we're having a sandwich while everybody else is fucking trying to figure out where they're going to park their truck.
They're 14-year-olds. I'm sorry, that was
Yeah. Right.
Anyway,
so where can we find your music?
Well, the Facebook page, we have obviously the Facebook page, 100-watt Vipers, and we have an official website, which is
on iTunes, I think, right?
I believe it's 100-watt Vipers, jax.com.
JX.
Yeah, JX. There's links to pretty much iTunes, which is worldwide for us. So anybody, if they want to do the download thing or the iTunes thing, you can find us on iTunes. And then Bandcamp as well for digital downloads. But anybody that wants to actually buy a CD or T-shirts or any of the merch that we're trying to do, that's all strictly on Bandcamp.
Did you mention the website, too?
Yeah. Well, I will say that I ordered my CD, and guess what? If you order a CD, they'll sign it for you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that very much.
No, right on, man.
No problem.
I would say, actually, if you just go to the Facebook page, you'll find a link to everything. And absolutely, if you go to the website, you'll find a link to everything.
Right. Very cool.
But it's basically Bandcamp and YouTube, or I'm sorry, Bandcamp and iTunes.
iTunes. Okay. Very cool.
But any physical merchandise or CDs, whatever, that's stuff on Bandcamp.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I want to thank you guys for allowing me this opportunity to talk to you and a little insight to the 100-watt Vipers. And again, just thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to talk to you, man.
Yeah, right on, Shane. You've kind of been in our circle for a while, man, and we're actually very grateful and thankful to you. Just keep doing what you're doing, man, because it's a good thing, and we appreciate you.
What, Thunder Productions? Thunder
Promotions.
Thunder Promotions. There you go.
We appreciate you having us on with you tonight, man, and we just dig it, man, and thank you.
Okay, well, again, I thank you, and it's greatly appreciated. And it was a joy to talk to you guys, and we will catch up at another time.
Okay, bro. Right on, brother.
All right, man.
Okay.